For 6 months, Canada's Atlantic bubble has been a sanctuary. Nearly 2.5 million people living mostly COVID-free.
It doesn't really matter. Like, I could have more than that, too.
Just listen to Erica Baker, a child psychologist and mother of 3, getting her kids ready to go to school.
Right now, things have been very normal for them. It's been wonderful.
Normal. Wonderful, even. The bubble has made it possible.
Bye, guys.
At its outer edge, the Atlantic bubble is just a 6-hour drive from Boston, but a world away from the current COVID reality. It includes 4 provinces: New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and Newfoundland and Labrador. Going into the bubble from anywhere, even the rest of Canada, you have to quarantine for 14 days. And then mask mandates, distancing, aggressive testing, and contact tracing have kept cases near zero or close to it for months.
We've had exceptional leadership. They have provided us with the right information so far, and I don't think that there's any reason to not trust that they're going to do the right things moving forward as well.
That leadership is about to be tested. As cases rise into the dozens, even here, they're acting fast.
Yes, because you look elsewhere, a small number of cases left unchecked explodes into a very large number of cases. Your healthcare system starts to get overwhelmed. You have lots of unavoidable severe illness and death. And we see that in other places, and we're doing everything we can to avoid that.
Dr. Robert Strang is Nova Scotia's chief medical officer and so-called caretaker of the bubble. He's putting in place more restrictions to indoor dining and shopping, and now quarantine-free travel to other provinces inside the bubble will have to end for a while. For this retired senior, amateur musician, and one of the vulnerable, the bubble hasn't burst. It's just adapting to what he calls the tsunami of cases all around.
I actually feel that the Atlantic bubble has been moderately successful at postponing the inevitable.
Health experts say that has saved lives. There is another side, though, to the success of the Atlantic bubble, especially because of the quarantine. Some argue the sacrifice has been too great, the hit to the economy too severe. We caught up with Jennifer Hutton at Montreal's airport, going back into the bubble, staring down her 11th quarantine. As an IT specialist, she has to travel for work and is thankful for the bubble, but
it affected my well-being, my sleeping, my marriage, because when you're isolating over and over again and you can't go out into public, in your own home, like you feel trapped, and being trapped is not a nice feeling.
For now, though, those in the bubble are acting fast to adapt to more restrictions, hoping it will strengthen people's resolve to fight on even when cases rise.
I think that people are just like, let's get this done, let's get this over, let's have, Thanksgiving and Christmas, and let's, solve this problem and have a safe space in our little bubble.
That little bubble, no matter how vulnerable now, has given families like the Bakers a shot at normal life and peace of mind, even during the worst waves of this pandemic. Paul Newton, CNN, Montreal.